smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million things that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Standing killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Standing killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million things that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Standing killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest, till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck, progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests, more blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest, I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do enough to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at a charge. A little countdown of green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to Kigo the Lunatic for being out there. Much love to everybody. Speedy Trophies Truck Series, week number 5 here tonight. As drivers are out there qualifying, we're going to be looking hard and long at one of the newest updates that we're seeing on the iRacing platform. If you didn't get in and update iRacing today, well, it had like a 42, 44 gig update. It was huge. So hopefully we see the service run a little bit better for us here today. We are in a hosted session for the league, however, because well, the league did some iRacing on an update does some weird things. Sometimes you can't see some things, but it is the way it is. Race information for today's race is going to look as such. We're going to run 134 laps, stage laps, going to completion of lap 40, 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel, no fast repair for the drivers. This is season 5. Admin box, premier racing setups on board with track racer, of course. And Speedy Trophies. Speedy Trophies gives all the, well, they get all their trophies from Speedy Trophies, so I encourage you to check them out and do all of that. Stay tuned. Sports pole sitter tonight. It's going to be Brandon Banks, as William Kern will be your outside pole sitter. Colby Hartung, John Hamill to make up row number 2. Anthony Cronover, Michael Strickland down row number 3. RB Turner, Eric Schaefer going to be out there row number 4. Joey Jatina is going to be out there. Levi Allen, row number 5. Michael Newbrow, Brad Harrison, row number 6. Row 7 will be Donnell Williams and Fred Chase. Andrew Davis, Mark Retchin will make up row number 8. Row 9 will be Jason Day, Mike Mueller. Row 10, Connor Hazel, Jeremiah Burke. And then we'll see Brad Brian Rayburn out there with Michael Peden and Justin Zukic there through row 12. Row 13, Jeff K., Robert Church, Jordan Lane, Coulter Jr. Row 15 will be Alex Thompson and Clint Hackett. Row 16 will be Christopher Toppings and Jerry Culver. Row 17 will be Michael Bollinger and Greg Whitehead. Nathan Bigart's going to be back here with Ed Perry in row 18. Row 19 is going to be Devin Acuna and Jeremy Daniel. Hayden Malcolm will be the final driver out there tonight. As you see Paul out there, that's actually Penguin. Don't tell everybody that it's his first name. He's going to be your RC tonight here in the Chop Shop Racing Week 5. It's going to be a good race. I think it's going to be a good race. We'll see how this will fare out again. Nighttime at Las Vegas means that it's going to be a fast racetrack. It means that the drivers also are going to have to deal with dynamic race lines. You're going to see maybe the possibility of the bottom line being a little bit faster than some of the other lines, but don't count out any of the race line moving up the race field, up the racetrack as it would be. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen tonight. As Brandon Banks will lead them around, drivers will make it happen as we get ready to do the thing. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. I want to thank everybody for being out there. How about a couple of driver cams tonight? We appreciate Alex Thompson, runner of the driver cam. As always, there is RB Turner. He is usually second in the driver cams. And Clint Hackett out there, of course. We appreciate him. And then, as always, there's Mr. Bollinger, 4 driver cams tonight. We appreciate you. Diana, thank you for the like. RB, thank you for the like. I appreciate you all very much for being out there and giving us the support. We thank you. Let's go number 10 and 15, or number 19. So, driver numbers might be a little messed up, folks. So if you hear me messing things up, we are in a hosted session because league sessions weren't able to be seen. So because we're in a hosted session, so a lot of the numbers will be different. Of course, we want to make sure that we'll re-download the paints for everybody. I want to make sure that the paints are showing up, like the 5.5 of John Hammond up there. He doesn't have a paint scheme on, so we'll make that look as well as we can. 88 will be behind him. This is Michael Strickland, and yeah. Good indeed. All right, the trucks will go blank for just a moment, but they'll catch back up here in just a wee little bit. We're green. Let's do the thing.
Green, let's do our thing. I got a message from Budgie. Bummer, I thought you were driving.
Whitehead, Malcolm, Dakuna out. It looks like we're going to see some things work. All right. Paint schemes are uploading. That's what you're going to see, a little bit of flickering from that, folks, but that's the way it is. Let's go from the Budgie Bird out there. Thank you, folks, for being out there. I appreciate you. Here's a look at how these drivers are going to fare out. Big opportunity for all the drivers. No static cams today. I don't have a custom pack for this track. I'm gonna have to make one. Joey Jatina up to 11 car, 33 on the number scheme, 5.5 on the outside, 88 there as well. 2 laps complete so far. Again, stage at lap 40. Every position is going to matter. Tire wear is going to be huge. Will Kern off one from the start of the race. Right behind the 14, Colby Hartung. Brandon Banks out front, 30.67 so far. Fast lap for Will Kern. He'll look to the inside. They'll be 3 wide. Woo, baby. Eric Schaefer down on the bottom. There is Michael Newbrow there as well. Newbrow running the Butterfinger number 6. Again, fast laps for everybody so far. Ooh, Donnell Williams got a little door there from the 4. Big racetrack, big race field. So far, so good for everybody. 5-2, Jason Day there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Everybody holding on. How about Rayburn back here? We'll check in where everybody's at. Gary Culver out, it looks like. Seeing Crownover. I'm seeing a lot of things mess up here. I'm not quite sure why. Might be just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hello, Chrissy. How you doing, dear? North, thank you for following. I appreciate you. 5 to the bottom. Will Kurt on the outside. Door to door as they go. What if I've got something turned off here to not be able to see all the drivers? That'd be unique. I don't know. I can see all the cars. Thumbs all jacked up. Hello. Coulter Jr. fastest lap of the race, 30:64. Up 7 as it would be. Good to see Coulter back out there running. We appreciate him. Thank you, folks, for being out there. Large and in charge as always. Mosk, how you doing? Diana, thank you very much. Prayers for Mr. Van Ness. Get better, my friend. Absolutely. I wanted to say that as well. But if you didn't know, Mr. Van Ness, who is a longtime watcher of Signature Esports and a good friend, and he's out there. He's in the hospital right now. So if you have a little extra room in your thoughts tonight, or maybe in your book, maybe you got a prayer book out there. No matter what you believe, send some kind thoughts to our good friend Mr. Rob Van Nest. He is in the hospital, and we want to make sure that he continues to be on the mend, no matter how we look at it. Will Kern, Brandon Banks, Kobe Hartog, Jantina up 5. Bottom side by side with Eric Schaefer. Schaefer working the outside lane. 15 of Anthony Crownover down on the bottom side. Levi Allen up on the outside. Lots of things. Riaz, thank you for the follow. Dane, thank you for the like. So far, so good. I'm just keeping an eye on the stream here, folks, so just bear with me on that one. Timmy, thank you for the follow. Timmy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Well, current 1/8 of a second difference over Brandon Banks, 11 of 134. Again, fast-running racetrack here. As Jantina's going to be just behind all these drivers. Colby Hartung back to 6th as John Hammond just behind him. 15 just ahead, 5-5, and stuck in between a rock and hard spot. Drops down to the bottom side of the racetrack they go. Fred Chase up a spot in the 94. Brad Harris just behind. All the drivers doing all they can. Big field here tonight. Alex Thompson carrying the tail of the field. Peyton Malcolm back here. Jordan Lane got the number 4 car on tonight. Used to seeing him do some different things. Just makes me wonder. Newer, thank you for the share. Appreciate you. 14 looking back to the inside. Eric Schaefer up 3. 15. How about it? 4 and down into the 14. 4 to the wall. Schaefer trying to exit there. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. He'll be fine. Be able to work his way back forward. 6 clears the 4. Teammates working. Must, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Donnell Williams, we'll see. Brad Harris just behind, up on the outside. Runs a 17 on the truck. B10 on the relative there for you. Ford, as it would be, 2 Toyotas lead. Joey Jantina has closed out 15 of 40 up to 2nd so far. One of the hard chargers of the race is going to be Coulter Jr. He started 28th. One truck is going to be in 20th right now. Trying to make a little bit more happen. Devin Akuda just ahead of him. All right, Justin Zukas just ahead of him, not Devin Akuda. They both run the 45. 27, Connor Hazel back here looking to the inside as well. Be the one up at the outside lane. 41 of Jeff K. Way up on the outside, seeing everybody roll. But Hackett in the 28, keeping them honest. Big field of trucks. 16 of 134. All right, folks, keep in mind that when it comes to the stream, if you see any flickering, it is just a little bit of flickering. We're doing what we can. Big field. 40 truck field is a 40 truck field, no matter how you look at it. Striker behind
A
the
lot of
14.
trucks.
It is a lot of trucks. Lot to render. And with the Vegas update. Oh, we got a raid. Coming in. Bob at TV. Coming over to the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jason with Signature Esports. How was your stream? Yeah. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope your stream was well. Thank you very much for bringing everybody over here. Just getting underway here. 18 laps complete. All green flag racing so far. Will Kern, the current race leader. Joey Jatina, Brandon Banks side by side here as we get into the corner. 39 truck field, 40 technically with your RC out there. It's going to be the old Penguin. He sits in the stream with me.
No. I don't know who that Penguin guy is. I heard he's a real jerk, though.
People. Ray just finished up Dirt Streets podcast. Awesome. Was it epic racing? That's the best factor. Was it epic racing? Dirt Street Stocks could be a ton of fun. And they're a ton of fun to drive, but also a ton of fun to call. So hopefully that was an awesome broadcast for you. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing everybody over. If you're out there and you haven't done so, folks, make sure you follow the shout out for Bob FTV. Go give him some love. Go give him some support. 11 bottom side. That's going to be the 33 on the relative with 11 on the truck. Kobe Hartelling off too. How's the update? Absolutely. How's the update been for you? Is the update okay? We're seeing a little bit of a difference when it comes to SDK. SDK is having trouble keeping up with the drivers on the racetrack. John Hammond looking to the back bumper of co-owner of Chop Shop Racing, Michael Strickland. Able to drop into the corner. Got to have the patience. Will Kern, 1.3 second lead over Brandon Banks. And that gap is closing in. Tyre's starting to feel the pressure. Nothing is ever insurmountable. SDK flag reference seems to be a little broken. Some broken image links. Yep, that's what I was seeing. I'm seeing drivers that are in the race listed as out of the race as well. And I have draw cars. I have, you know what I mean. I have all that stuff set up. That way we can see everybody on the racetrack. And, well, not happening. We may have to do some figuring here in just a moment just to make sure we're good to go. Eric Schaefer off two from the start of the race. Working back to the bottom. 21 on the outside. Levi Allen. See the four almost into Brad Harris there. A little bit of contact. Fred Chase up 3, 2 of Donnell Williams. Pushing into the corner. Mark Ratchet to the 24 just behind. Jeremiah Burke in the 5-3. Up 5, RB. Up on the outside lane. RB in the 6-2. Extra love and support. All the massive input. Right there to the inside. A little free. He's good to go. RB Turner. They've changed the trucks to the on-screen display for the trucks. Back up a little bit. It's now a Holley EFI. They went digital on the trucks. Caution's coming out. Mike Mueller having an issue. Nathan Bigart.
Are you looking
well. Whoa. Wrong button. Here's what happened. Right here. Oh, Big Art and Dove got into it. Oh, dang. Woo, baby. Hold on. This was Nathan, Big Art, Brad Dove, little net code, corner exit. Up. Net code. Bam, bam, bam. Then they door bang. Then they get into each other. And then, and Mueller. First caution. All right. We're going to look at some things real quick. I'm going to throw you on the intro screen. I'm going to look at one thing real quick so we can make sure all the cars are showing up. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Drivers coming in. We'll see if anybody tries to flip the field here as they look to go back to green flag racing here with about, it'll be about 12 laps to go to the stage. Yep, a lot of drivers coming to pit road. We'll see who stays out. Ryder Banks will stay out. Oh, Will Kern stays out as well. Almost hit the commitment cone there. Sheesh. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went into the way. I ain't f***ing okay. I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk. I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways. I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil that I do not to make moves based on my...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on there. All right, Big Art getting the truck worked on. Mike Mueller, same thing. Having a lot of damage for those trucks. They'll have to get those all worked out. Will Kern, your race leader, goes ahead and stays out. Jettina came to pit road. Levi Allen into pit road as well. Zukic into pit road. Brad Dove in, got 9 seconds taken care of on his truck. He seems to be fine. Alex Thompson back here. We'll see Michael Peden and then Jordan Lane. Is there. I don't know why it's showing him blinking. I don't know why anybody would be missing from the field there. It's kind of nuts. Are you having that issue there?
I'm having zero issues at all.
All right. Well, I don't know. Got out of the 41. Yeah, give them shout-outs, folks. Big shout-outs. I don't know. I'm getting a couple of stutters in absence. Jeff K. Bam. Little X-Files on board. All right, pace car will make the left-hand turn. We'll have 12 laps to go in the stage this time by. Lap 28 will be complete. Again, completion of lap 40 is where we're going to be. Pace car is in. Restart zone. Coming up, they're green. They go. Let's go. Good restart for Will Kern. Jeremy Daniel down on the bottom side. We're going to keep our eyes on the prize for all these drivers. We'll see if with 11 laps to go, can anyone On the back to the front like Zukic. Zukic here. Got to give himself some stage points. He's got a lot of drivers to get through. 5-8 just ahead. There's the 8 of Robert Church. A little blink there for the 2-1 on my end, but that's on my end. Jettina favoring a little bit. There's Brian Rayburn just ahead. Eric Schaefer bouncing in and out. Ryder Banks just ahead. Oh, Will Kern out there. Ryder Banks way high. Can you do me a favor, Penguin? Can you check pings for me?
Sure can. Who am I looking for?
31.
Solid. 66.
Okay, what about back at the number 4?
66.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's up. That's it. It's acting like it's only drawing, 30 cars, and 5 of the cars or 5 of the trucks are out. It's not supposed to be doing that at all. So, hey, it is what it is. We'll keep our eyes on the prize and keep rolling. All right, how about Davis? Davis came in a little fuel. 16, very bottom side of the racetrack. 16 rolling out. Alex Thompson up 13, your hard charger currently. Give it on 26. Took a little bit there. Let's see if he's going to be able to get himself inside the top 12. He's going to roll the outside on Jason Day. Little free. Corner out. 5-2. Oh, down in. Oh, Thompson down into Jason Day there. He's able to save it. Will be 3 wide here. Alex Thompson ripping the wall. Gotta be careful. A little hip check. It'll be very bad for any one of these drivers. 3 wide, 4 wide back here. Jeff Kay, Levi Allen cycles back forward. There's the 5 of Jeremy Daniel. Oh, 42. As Michael Peden, caution will come out. Up into Ed Perry. Take a look here. Back up just a touch. It was that should be your stage, I would do believe.
No.
Not yet. Cool. 42 bottom side.
Oh wait.
Across the nose of the 20 and the 12. Yeah, I mean we're 36. That should be your stage.
Yeah, but this says it happened at 34. I got to figure out if he's down a lap. John says it's not staged. Leader did not take 36.
Okay. Cool. We'll have a 1-lap shootout. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. We might see some drivers come in right now and flip the stage. I mean, we still have a lot of drivers that are going to be out there. Will Kern, your race leader. Taking the Speedy trophies. Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to everybody coming over and watching and reading, doing all the fancy stuff. No, not yet, Budgie. And the reason is just because of what we're going through right now. That's the only reason why it's not working. We'll get her all squared away. as soon as we get the CPU replaced. Yep, not working just yet. Close, not yet. All the sounds that I have are, I mean, I can give you the budgie sound. Yep, there you go. All right. Lights are going to be off on the pace car. It will be Will Kern, Brandon Banks, Colby Hartung, John Hammond. We'll see Michael Strickland, Michael Newbrow, Fred Chase, Jeremiah Burke, Connor Hazel, Brad Harris inside the top 10. We've got a few drivers out there with some new tires completing lap 38. So we'll have 30. We'll have basically a green light checker to the stage break. That'll be what we'll see. Oh yeah. All right, split second giving us a share. Thank you to Muscarella for the share. Thank you to all the folks out there sharing and doing all that cool things. Thank you to everybody watching out there on YouTube. I see you. I see you. Make sure you reach up, hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate you. All right, I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's do the thing again. 31, 17, 5, 5, 14, 88, 6. Restart zone. They go, they green. They doing it again. Brandon Banks, a good restart on the 31. Turn up into the corner. Brandon Banks back into the throttle. 5 will throttle out on the outside. Door to door. Back straightaway is going to be the busy one. Will Kern up the side draft. Kern down on the bottom. 5-5 rolling. 31 up and out. 14 to the bottom of the 5-5. Brandon Banks leads that lap. This will be your stage lap. 12 spots to maintain. Caution comes out. Will Kern will be your stage winner. Brandon Banks second. John Hammond looked like he was third. Caution comes out. What happened to the marker wretched here? It does look like. Take a look. Oh, went to set up for the corner and the 45 was there. Goes around backwards. Ouch. Will Kern, stage winner. Brandon Banks second. John Hammond third. Colby Hartung fourth. Michael Newbrow fifth. Strickland, Jeremiah Burke, Connor Hazel, Fred Chase, Brad Harris, R.B. Turner, Alex Thompson. Now the decisions become what they are. Yeah. All right, pit road's going to be busy. We're going to take a hydrate break and be right back for some solid racing. As, we'll hear the sound of thunder. That's what I'm saying. All right, we'll be right back. Ooh, baby. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, that's going to be in the middle of it. Will Kern. We'll see some blinking here. Oh, baby. They went back green, and I was muted, and, you know, words happening. Zukic involved. This was right in the middle of all of that right there. Like Will Kern was trying to come down right there at the Joey Jatina, and they were 3 wide there. He didn't know it. Brandon Banks. Oh, yeah, he's coming down just a touch. Across the nose, the 11. Into the 5. And then 14 breaks. 88 breaks. And then boom. Ouchie. Connor Hazel gets into it. Oy. All right. Alex Thompson, your race leader. He came in on 26. Anthony Crownover in on 36. Andrew Davis in on 36 as well. Brian Rayburn up there. John Hammond, first of the new tires. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Yeesh. A lot of drivers involved in that one. Schaefer back on the lead lap, I do believe. Yeah, he's coming back to pit road. I don't know why I can only see a couple of drivers. I can't see a couple of drivers. It'll be Hayden Malcolm on pit road. Who is that? Who is the lucky dog? Ah, Christopher, lucky dog. Got 22. He's running a 36 on the relative. There you go. A lot of drivers on pit road. Schaefer leaving. We'll be able to make more happen here. 16, 15, 34, 37, 5. Rayburn get 16 spots for him. 45 being completed. I'm not complaining. It's at least working. Oh, another raid. There we are. What's up, Bollinger? Good to see you, sir. Hope your stream went well. You can bring everybody over. Appreciate you. Welcome in, Raiders, once again. Jason here at Signature Esports. We're fourth caution in to this 134 lap affair, completing lap 47. Big one just happened here. Thompson, Crownover, Davis, Church. We've got Rayburn and Hammond up there. Hartung, the 94 Fred Chase is up there as well. Schaefer's made it back to 15th. Jeff K, first driver off the lead lap in 30th. Mark Retchen closing back in. Everybody trying to get a lot of that damage worked on. Jantina's going to be off 9. He sits in that 18th spot. He just came in, got some things worked on. Equipment issues. It happens, man. 16, 15. Waiting for the restart zone. They go in a green. Good restart for Davis on the inside. Anthony Conover up on the outside lane. Thompson, your race leader. Bottom side on the racetrack. 15 trying to exit here. 74, Brian Rayburn to the back bumper. Alex Thompson was clear up, just didn't take it. Alex Thompson, corner out. Trying to manage here. Slides up. Short entry into the corner. Gonna get tight here. Thompson's got to utilize that entire racetrack, and he's not. He's running middle lane. Down the block to the 34. The 15 works the outside lane. 16 corner exit. Anthony Cronover utilizing the outside lane. And trying to make that pass. The 5-5 there with him. 15 to the 5-5. Two by two. Alex Thompson will give up the lead. Anthony Cronover. Cronover drops into the bottom side. Andrew Davis trying to clear out. 5-5 is going to clear. Goes to second. Thompson just ran his fastest lap of the race, 31:02. A little bit of clean air, sits in third. Ooh, big blink from Alex. On my end, Andrew Davis holds in, rolling out. Speedy Trophies Truck Series been pretty thrilling tonight. Buddy's putting up a good fight so far. We'll see if green flag pit stops will make all the difference. Jason Day right where he needs to be. As Donnell Williams just behind. Keep your eye on Brandon Banks here. Get a little bit of damage on him, but he's fine. Brad Harris just behind. Eric Schaefer able to get the truck worked on. Was fine. Came in on 45. Jerry Culver in on 41. Just ran his fastest lap of the race, 13. Still managing. How about the 88 and the 14 right there? Aiden Malcolm back to the inside. Michael Newbrow came in. Same concept. A little bit of damage. Going to roll the bottom side of the racetrack. He's up 9 from the start of the race. Was inside the top 10 at Sage. Rayburn, a little issue back here. A little blank. You should be fine. Davis Thompson up 25 spots. Clint Hackett up 20. He came it on 41 as well. Churchy came it on 36. He is managing right now. He has R.B. Turner just behind. Brad Duff just behind Heed. Back here in the 23rd spot. See the 11. Devin Acuna just behind him. There's Jeff K. Jeff K. He gets a lap down. Looking at waiting for the relative to cycle around here for me. Yeah, he'd be the first driver off the lead lap. There's Coulter Jr. in 22nd. He drops to the bottom side. Colby Hartong still with some of that rear damage. He's got a little right front damage as well. Hartong seeing everybody hold on. One's got a little bit of the right side nose damage as well, but rear end of that 14, that's where the loose feel is going to be for him right now. The one pulling the 11. 14 down. Almost gets into the 11 just a little bit there, but is fine. Keeping an eye on Clint Hackett. He's got a big run to the back bumper with a 5-2 of Jason Day. Levi Allen there on the outside. Clint Hackett, Donnell Williams. Good corner exit. How about John Hammond to the front? Andrew Davis back on the outside. Fred Chase there to the back bumper. Anthony Cronover save a little bit on the outside lane as they go. 34-94. Hammond 0.3 of a second difference. Alex Thompson getting a bump from the 5-2. Cannot mirror drive. You have to just drive, folks. It's one of the things about this racetrack. You just got to drive. .15 middle portion of the lane. .94 crosses over for third. John Hammond managing the gap. 31.54 his last lap. 94 clears the 34. As Andrew Davis will have the 15 back into the corner. 59 laps complete. 29 drivers on the lead lap. Zukic, one of those drivers. We'll get to him here in just a moment. Z028 just behind him. That is going to be Mike Mueller. He was involved in that first major incident that we saw. I think it was that second caution, I do believe. John Hammond, 3/10 of a second difference here. Donnell Williams getting around the inside of Alex Thompson. Let Hackett down there as well. Hackett will take over the hard charger spot. 23 gain as Thompson battles back on the outside. Ooh, gets into the wall a little bit. Brad Dove, 3 wide on the bottom side. Straight line driver in the corner. Clint Hackett is going to get shoved up the race line. Brad Dove being very dangerous in his racing right now. Got to be careful. $16 on the outside, 28 there. Levi Allen. Alex Thompson, corner exit, down to the 25. Caution.
For what?
Ryan Rayburn. Rayburn had a hip check there. He was gone for a moment there for me. He's on the bottom side. He disappears. And then when he comes back, he is up on the wall. I don't know. There he is. I wonder if he blinked. He jumped to pit road kind of almost immediately. John Hammond, your race leader. Got to shake some things up. Only been out there for 20 laps. Do you come to pit road or do you just kind of cycle yourself? I'm not quite sure. Be a few drivers come to pit road. Fred Chase is going to be your race leader. They'll have at least one green flag pit stop in the midst of all of this. Thompson, Retchen, Kobe Hartung, Coulter Jr. as well. Hartung coming in. He's got to get more of that rear end damage fixed. Ryan for Mr. Van Ness. Can't wait to race with you again, sir. Absolutely. Everybody say your prayers and have your Flintstone vitamins for Mr. Rob Van Ness, who is in the hospital currently. I don't know what for. I didn't pry. I did send a message to Mr. Van Ness on his on Facebook personally from myself. Give him my phone number so that way if they need a call or anything like that, they can message me and or his Mrs. Christina. A pretty decent race so far. Fred Chase, Andrew Davis, Anthony Cronover, Jason Day. It's caution of the race in the first 62 laps. That's some racing. '94 elects the high lane on the restart here. We'll see the 34 on the inside. The drivers leaving pit road as we get up and get ready to roll out here. Fred Chase, Andrew Davis, Jason Day, Anthony Cronover. Brad Dove at that 6 spots. He's Donna Williams on the bottom side. Brandon Banks up to 10th. Eric Schaefer sits at 11th right now. Well, hop, skip, and a jump away from everything we see. Drivers playing catch-up back here.
Why aren't they playing mustard? Why they always got to play catch-up?
Because they're catching up to the field.
Yeah, but look at all the mustard on the track.
Yeah, it's a lot of yellow.
I'm sorry. Couldn't resist.
Says, come on, Davis. I like it.
It was a dad joke.
Yeah, dad jokes are dad jokes. All right, we're going. We're green. Let's do it. $34 to the bottom side, 15 there as well. Fred Chase. About an inch out onto the back straightaway. 94 all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. 34 might be able to try to slide this one. We'll see. 94 up on the outside lane. 34 hugging the bottom side all the way up. 94, Fred Chase takes over. That outside lane on restarts. Talked about it earlier. You're going to see these drivers be able to have good restarts on the outside. How about Jason Day, though? Surgeon Ford going to take the outside lane. That's what we talked about. 15 up the race line, got bumped from the rear. Jason Day cycling out all the way up, all the way down to side draft. But Chase leads that lap. Brad Dove up to third. $5.2 to drop into the corner. Back up on the outside lane. Brad Dove looking for a hole here. Surprised he didn't put it 3 wide again. '94. Got to be careful on the drift up here. 5-2 to side draft again. Same margin. Jason Day edges ahead, drops into the corner all the way down to that second lane. This is where Jason Day can find strength on the back straightaway. Brad Dove down on the bottom trying to push him forward. But here comes Brandon Banks. Banks almost clear the 1-5, not quite there. Jason Day leads. But Brandon Banks will shove it all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. Straight line drive into the corner. Oh, into the brakes he goes. And now Fred Chase trying to hold on. Battle for the lead and 2 and 3 wide behind. Jason Day, third lane up, corner out. Jason Day edging every lap, just a touch. This is where you have to have a little bit of patience. Fred Chase trying to clear into the corners, not going to be able to do so. Jason Day again on the back straightaway. Battle for the lead between the two. Crownover trying to look ahead. Brandon Banks way up the race line. Anthony Crownover back to fourth. Brad Dove just ahead. 5-2. Again has the 94 trying to work back into the corner. The 5-2 second lane is yet to run the very bottom side of the racetrack. He'll close out. And that'll be the battle for the lead over Fred Chase. We'll see Anthony Crownover in tow. Crownover looking back to the outside. Brad Dove, very bottom side of the racetrack. And how about Brandon Banks? He'll park it 3 wide if he needs to. Brandon Banks on the outside. Eric Schaefer there as well. John Hammond, very bottom side of the racetrack as Michael Strickland just ahead. That's the newest tires on the race line. 72 of 134, 62 laps to go. Jason Day, your race leader. Fred Chase there in tow. Anthony Cronover in third. Ooh. I heard and saw it, folks. I don't know what happened. So far, so good. 5-5 to the little lane. John Hammond up to third now. Able to go just a touch longer than the field. But if he can get out there and stretch his hand, he might be able to do something with it. There's a lot happening on the racetrack. Some of the newer tires starting to work their way forward. Colby Hartung able to get the truck worked on. Has been able to muscle his way back forward. The rear end of that truck looks a lot better, but he still has some right rear damage. Might need to be attended. How about it? John Hammond to the lead. Half second faster than the field currently. Folks, if you haven't done so, if you haven't considered, make sure that you get out there and you buy yourself an F-Cancer Sim Racing t-shirt. On our merch store. You can also buy a Chop Shop Racing t-shirt out there as well. Penguin got his today. How does it look?
I haven't even taken it out of the package, to be honest with you. Oh,
Caution.
I got to go to work.
Alex Thompson. You got free. Oh, 24 into the nose. Alex Thompson. Oh, got clobbered again. He was trying to hold the brakes. Ooh. Who hit him? I think that was Mr. Mueller. Ouch. Where's it at? Where's it at? Thanks for the clip, Budgie. I literally just added it. I drug it up into this session. Sorry, Alex. I'll have to create a hotkey for it. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, John Hammond, everybody's coming to pit road. John Hammond had a good spot there. If this thing ran green to be able to do something. Like, I don't know, who's the lucky dog? Is that Greg Whitehead? Yeah, Greg Whitehead coming around is going to be your lucky dog. That'll put him back on the lead lap with everybody. Hammond had a great strategy there. If it ran green, I'd been curious to see what was going to happen. So, on drivers coming in right now. Again, we're going to be 134. That means they should be able to make it on fuel. Run over Brandon Banks, Jason Day, Fred Chase, Eric Schaefer, Michael Strickland, Brad Dove, R.B. Turner, Brad Harris, Dono Williams. But a big field. Walter Jr. up 13. Heath Malcolm up 23. He's going to be your hard charger currently. What else? You're welcome, Budgie. I drug the source up in there. I was hoping the stream didn't crash. That's the only thing that I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case there. So, all the cool things. What else? I'm missing chats. Hello, chats.
Chatsies.
If you want to help us get a new PC or get our PC fixed, jump on over through the dang old exclamation point PC. That'll be a donation link that you can donate to us. And also an exclamation point tip, I think, or exclamation point donate. I don't know, words. That'll donate to the stream, and then it still all goes to the same account. So you can do that if you so choose to. And then there were 3 driver cams. Alex Thompson. He's on pit road. He's getting some repairs done. And then
Oh, look at that fancy receipt that says Signature Media on it.
Oh yeah, great receipts.
And it says, "We hope you love your order."
Yeah.
Since I got a minute, I ran out to the living room to go look at it.
That's right. You don't know who Signature Media is? Well, that's me. The little guys matter. Let's go, RB Turner.
I like it a lot. I like the colors.
And my logo's on the sleeve, so everybody knows.
The one thing that Booty liked about it was that the F word was small enough that she could wear it to work.
Yeah. And it's like, it's kind of the way it is.
The U in the F word is covered up by the ribbon.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Baby.
Well, I mean, the C in. Never mind.
Yeah,
I picked it up now.
Yeah,
it took me a minute.
You got it?
I got it.
There it is.
I got it.
But he would think you can follow. I appreciate you. John Hammond.
Don't mind Penguin. He's a little slow.
John Hammond drop it back. Try to hold on. Brandon Banks, your race leader. There's the 15 to the 4. Or technically the 18. Fred Chase back to the inside on Jason Day. Michael Strickland, Brad Dubb, RB Turner. Hammond trying to hold on. He's fighting for his life here. Yep. Go get you one of those T-shirts.
You know what?
Or donate to the PCs or whatever. Yeah.
If you put that really big on the back, I would love it. Like the back. You know how they always have the big logo on the back? Yeah. I'd rock that all day long.
You know, not impossible. It just costs more to print.
Send me the numbers. Penguin will do penguin things.
Blah, 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 blah. You know, I could do it.
I know you could.
Whoa, baby. We're bumping a bumper here. Brandon Banks. Just a touch out in front of Anthony Cronover. Fred Chase in third now. Striker door to door.
If you want, I'll send this one back to you and let you put it on the back of this one.
No, because it won't go. So, folks, I do direct-to-garment printing. What that means is that I run the shirt one time through a big machine, and it prints everything front and back. So, that's all at the same time.
Well, I guess I learned something new today. I didn't know that was possible.
Yep. It's literally like it's like printing on your inkjet printer, which is why it doesn't feel like it's too raised when you rub the logo. Like if you rub the logo, it's printed directly into the garment.
Which means you dry it on low heat.
Yep. Or it'll go. It'll crackle, crackle, crackle. I don't know. I've got shirts that I printed for myself for Signature Esports that the logo is finally, 5 years later, starting to crack. 94 crosses over. Big run for Fred Chase to the inside. Michael Strickland trying to roll as well. Brandon Banks back down to the bottom side, trying to hold on. Jason Day did a phenomenal job of making that outside lane work. We'll see if Brandon Banks rolls back forward to do a little bit more. Stryker to third. RB Turner holding on. Robert Church had an issue. He had to jump to pit road on 86. I wonder if it was by himself. It was. He had an issue. He stops on the back straightaway. He's good to go. 87 and 134. 47 laps to go next time by. Jason Day with a good battle here to the back bumper of the 4. Front straightaway is busy. You'll see the logo, folks. It's kind of tiny. Going to be on the bottom side, bottom left of your screen. Right now you see Lunatic Designs as the logo. It'll cycle back around, and you'll see it. It says Sim Racing, but the ribbon on the left-hand side is there. Yep.
Or you could go see it on the website.
Go see it on the website. Thank you for the share. Human, thank you very much for the share. I appreciate you. Thank you all.
And I bought, and there's multiple colors of shirts too. So ladies, if you want your pink shirts, there's pink ones.
Yeah, it's called something different though.
Yeah, it's called I asked you about that. Azalea, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, well, because azaleas are pink. I just have to put it on there because I got it. Folks, if you know anything about inventory, that's the reason why I put it the way I did. Everything works for the same color of the shirt. We have up to 5X as well, so from small to 5X. Stryker watches it whip and Nene in front of the 94 there. 25 of Brad down to the bottom side. RB Turner looking for a good push here. Pushing the hand just a little bit forward. Eric Schaefer again up 1. Jason Day up 9. Jan McDaniel, 20. Under the 5 machine, 20 on the truck. As Andrew Davis up on the outside lane. 20 to 34 side by side as they roll down to the back straightaway. He's up 25 spots. Been able to manage here. Strickland to the lead. On the bottom side, we'll see Brandon Banks try to push out here. Banks back to the lead on the outside lane. Stryker had the lane set up here. Fred Chase working right back to the back bumper. 5. Ooh, baby. Driver's tight, corner out. 88 might, got a little free there. Might slide back up here. There's a 5. Cross throws of the 88. Good to go. Everybody holding on. We'll throw this bad boy on exciting. And we thank you all very much for knocking things out of the park and being the coolest people that we know. We appreciate you. As always, much love. We'll be right back. All right, the race is still on. We're still rolling. Whoa, 5. Brandon Banks. Under the wall there. What happened? Oh, Stryker got into him. Owner exit. Looked like Brandon Banks. Slow on the bottom side. Right here. This was corner entry. Stryker got into the bottom, throttled back up. Oh, and the 5 got into the back of the 5. Brandon Banks losing some ground, some right side damage on the truck. Got to hold on to everything he's got. That's not the way Stryker would race somebody normally, so it's unfortunate. Unfortunate for Brandon Banks. 15 outside. It's going to be the 26 on the relative there. Oh, hip check. 15 putting the 88 up near the wall. There's the 4. Eric Schaefer now press it on. 18 on the relative. 4 on the truck. 94, Fred Chase at the bottom side. 15 back to the outside. RB Turner in tow of Eric Schaefer. 103 of 134. These drivers came in on 77. Puts them 57 laps on the cycle. I miscounted when it came to the number on how many laps they're going to be able to run before they have to come to pit road. We're going to see green flag pit stops. Brandon Banks will do so. John Hammond came in on 96. And now a lap down to the drivers. Drivers wall taps here as they go. 94 to the 4. Red Chase back over the outside. Anthony Crino. Oh, a little free for the 4. Glides up. And RB Turner in tow. RB all the way bottom side. Backs out of the throttle. Here comes the 88 again. Run over out front. Fred Chase. Eric Schaefer. RB Turner. How about Brad Dubb at 15? Keeping himself nice and clean. Levi Allen in tow. Sees Brad Harris and Jason Day. Donna Williams inside the top 10. Mark Retchin off 5 from the start of the race. How about Jerry Culver? The concept of this man, where he's running, he's knocking things out of the park tonight. 20 spots gained. How about Hayden Malcolm as well? There's the 5'8", it's Clint Hackett. Hayden Malcolm, very bottom side of the racetrack. Clint Hackett back on the outside. 25 spots gained for Hayden Malcolm. He's trying to clear the 28. Wall tap for the 28. Jeremy Daniel to the bottom side. 23 spots for he. Hayden Malcolm pressing up on the outside lane. If you want to drive Las Vegas, Las Vegas is in the, I believe, in the ARCA car this week. You can jump in iRacing.com, get yourself set up with a subscription today, and start your journey. A lot of the tracks and content, you'll see some tracks and content that are free through your rookie license. You'll be able to look at those and check out what's going on there. I do believe this is week 13. It is. The Xfinity Cars at Auto Club, NASCAR iRacing Series at Las Vegas for week 13. The Rookie Pickup Cup, which is the legacy NASCAR trucks, they are at Daytona. And they have the NASCAR iRacing C Class at Iowa. Carburetor Cup is at Autodromo Monza. Wow. NIS Fixed is at Daytona. NIS Open is at Daytona as well, because Mexico GP is not on iRacing just yet. NASCAR Modified Tour is at Southern National. And we'll check in on the rest of the oval circuit. The Lars are at Homestead Miami Speedway. Street Stocks, Week 13 Street Stock Challenge in South Boston. 5 to go. 5 lap shootouts for Week 13. That's kind of cool. They have the ridiculousness at Iowa. 94 freed up. Schaefer to the lead here. Anthony Crownover in second. Super late model tours at Slinger Speedway. No upcoming races for those just yet. You have to check them out. Make sure you get over to iRacing.com and check them out today. Oh, drivers coming to pit road. R.D. Turner to the lead. Schaefer, Anthony Crownover. Got to maximize pit road entry. R.B. Turner likes a good long run, but you're going to have to find your way forward. There's John Hammond in and out. Like Brandon Banks, we believe, has called it a day. Clint Hackett. I hate it for Brandon Banks. You know that Stryker did not want to see that happen. Drivers down on pit road. Fred Chase back to the lead. Brad Harris in second. Levi Allen in third. Jason Day, Brad Dove, your top five. Edmund Box with 23 laps to go. Eric Schaefer leaving pit lane. The slew of a hornet's nest right now. John Hammond ahead of he and Ed Perry. Ed Perry, he came in a 104. 22 laps to go, trying to do what he can. John Hammond trying to cycle here. Eric Schaefer out ahead of Anthony Crownover. Old pit stop for those drivers. Hayden Malcolm to pit road. Again, Fred Chase leading the field. Brad Harris, Levi Allen. The longer they stay out, the worse it could be for them. 6 lap difference on tires from Ed Perry. John Hammond, 12 lap difference on tires. Had to come in because, well, the pit cycle determined that he needed to come in. 21 laps to go. Fred Chase, Brad Harris, Levi Allen, your top three. These drivers might find themselves trying to work their way out of the scenario. 1.8 in the gap. Eric Schaefer, his last lap, 31.14. 2 seconds the gap between he and Anthony Crownover. Point standing so far. Brandon Banks has a win on the series. Stryker has a win. Anthony Crownover has a win. Colby Hartung has a win through the first 4 weeks.
Whoa! Caution's coming out.
Oh, caution. That'll trap drivers laps down. John Hammond will be your lucky dog. Be Ed Perry. Oh, Brad Dove into the wall. Ed Perry taken out there. This was Brad Dove in turn 3. Exit of turn 4. 12 went to the outside. Oh, somebody was coming to pit. Jason Davis coming to pit road, and Brad Dove hit him. That will be, wait, it is 94. Fred Chase has to wait for the pace car. Brad Harris. Yeah. Fred Chase got ahead of the pace car there. Brad Harris will become the race leader on pit road. Going to get a black flag. It probably needs to be cleared. Fred Chase, Levi Allen, Brad Dove, Donnell Williams. Michael Newbrow's going to stay out. Andrew Davis, Michael Peden, Jeff Kay, Justin Zukic. 62. We have a few drivers looking for free passes here. R.B. Turner, one of those drivers. John Hammond will be your lucky dog. He'll be back on the lead lap. Started the tail end of the longest line, but there's only 10 drivers on the lead lap currently. 7th caution of the race. It's about to shake up. If Hammond has an extra set of tires here, this is an opportunity for him. Rest of the field will restart behind him. Michael Newbrow, your race leader, the 4, the 15, the 13. We'll see the 88. He's going to stay a lap down. R.B. Turner, I thought was ahead of the 6. He's going to stay a lap down. Gary Culver's going to stay a lap down. Michael Newbrow, who came in on 78 last time. I mean, he's gonna trap some drivers laps down. We see Schaefer, Anthony Cronover, Ed Perry. So Ed Perry will get the free pass here, even though he was involved in that. He was ahead of your current race leader. Michael Strickland staying back there as well. Lights are off on the pace car. These drivers have to go to the back, and we're seeing all these drivers have to maneuver around. John Hammond doing what they can. They have to extend the caution. Nobody is in line. There's a lot of drivers that are out of place here. John Hammond starts at the tail of the field. Has to let the field go by. Michael Strickland looking. Jeff Kay's got to go around. Andrew Davis has got to go around. There's a lot of drivers from 15th on back. Larry, thank you for the like, sir. Mr. Breger, I hope you're having a good day. Right, fine. Let's go Crown Over. Pretty good race so far. I think it's been a pretty decent race. I like it. I like it. All right, you find Feathered Friends out there on Facebook. I always forget to make sure we do this. And then, where's that thing at? There it is. Because our merch link doesn't go across to Facebook and YouTube. I want to make sure YouTube gets the link as well. There you go. All right, now we're ready to go. 500 biddies from the Budgie Bird. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you.
Budgie Bird 5 sent 500 bits.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, check out Muscarilla Enterprises, exclamation point Musk. Make sure you check them out. Also, check out Chop Chop Racing. Join their Discord. You can also find links in the description to check out their website on Facebook and YouTube. Out there on Twitch. Make sure that you get out there and you show some support. Thank you for the 500 bits, Budgie. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Brad Harris, Michael Newbrow. If you guys want that logo big and bold on the back of the shirt, I'll make some adjustments and add that shirt to it. 6, 17, 94, 21, 2, 41. Let's go. We're green. And we got a whole bunch of drivers looking for that free pass. Michael Strickland, first of those drivers. John Hammond, tail of the field here. 15 laps to go. Has to get around everybody. He's going to be on the lead lap. 94 to the back bumper, the 6. Fred Chase. Bottom side, Levi Allen, Brad Harris, right to the back bumper of Michael Newbrow, who's just going to be trying to stay on the lead lap. 14 drivers on the lead lap. Brad Dove, one of those drivers. John Hammond getting around him. Brad Dove, 1:02 on the damage. Going to be trying to chase here. 44 just ahead. Fred Chase out front. Brad Harris, Levi Allen, Donnell Williams inside the top 5, and here comes Andrew Davis. Davis working. Riker trying to be the lucky dog just in case something goes wrong. Jeff Kay out of the field here. Eric Schaefer back here as well as Anthony Cronover just behind him. Alex Thompson, 16 laps down. There's the 27. Connor Hazel, he's there in the mix as well. Ed Perry in 12th. Ed Perry seemed to be fine. 24 spots gained. John Hammond an opportunity. Fred Chase will make it. 12 laps to go. Las Vegas has been a treat. Tomorrow night, we're going to be Sim 500 racing. Also, if you haven't done so, make sure that you pay attention, folks. The third series on Thursday night is coming down to the wire. We've got a few races left, and we're going to be, Coulter Jr., a little bit free back here. He's good. That's going to be on Thursday. Friday night, Cup Series. Championship race for Chop Shop Racing. That's going to be this Friday night. Saturday, Xfinity Series back again. Sunday, we have our Sunday Fun Day broadcast. It is Father's Day this Sunday, from everything that I've been told. And then we have our AMP Racing Series as well. So to all of our papas out there, whether it's the furry ones or the not so furry ones. I don't know. Some kids are furry. I know that Cody had a whole head of hair when she was born. Explains why Jesse had so much.
Some of us, as we get older, grow more hair.
That's right. 17 in the back bumper of the 94. That's Brad Harris. All over Fred Chase's rear bumper. Chop Shop's Truck Series next week. There's a big blank. 21 to Levi Allen. 94 not clear. Comes up to the 17. Next week for these drivers going to Iowa, June 17th, Sonoma on the 24th. We got a lot of racing still left. 9 laps to go. Battle for the lead is on. John Hammond going to close back down. There's Ed Perry just ahead. There's 27 of Anthony Crown over to the bottom. Michael Newbrow up there working as well. Eric Schaefer up to 8th so far. He's Michael Peden. The next driver he is trying to track down, but a lot of lap traffic in the mix. How about it? Brad Harris to the outside. Here comes Levi Allen. 8 laps to go. Fred Chase, Donnell Williams. And Michael Strickland trying to work his way back on the lead lap here naturally. 21 clears. Donnell Williams in tow. Levi Allen. We'll see Brad Harris. 7 laps to go. The race is far from over. Donnie to the back bumper. Top 4 within a blanket. Andrew Davis, Justin Zukic, your next handful of drivers. Michael Peden there as well. Everybody holding on to everything you have. Crown over. Trying to close back into the Ford truck of Eric Schaefer. Jeff Kay in the 41. Behind a few drivers. Ed Perry has cleared Michael Newbrow. Newbrow has got a lot going on for him. Right now, Brad Harris up and out of the corner. Down to the back straightaway. Drivers pushing. Levi Allen to the back bumper. 2 Fords, a Chevrolet, another Chevrolet, and then 2 Toyotas of Andrew Davis and Justin Zukic. Oh, big blink for Levi Allen for us. He's good, though. Brad Harris, he's the 94 crossing over. Maybe saving a little bit for the run here. Can Brad Harris defend this race line and keep these two side by side behind him? Fred Chase sees the dirty air across his nose. Levi Allen back to the bottom side. Levi trying to carry Brad Harris. Again, your race leader. Down to the bottom side. 17. Sees the 21 tight. 94 crosses over. 4 laps to go. The battle for the lead is on. 3 drivers and Donnell Williams ready to pounce. Oh, baby. Free to go. Brad Harris, a 10th. Pulls the 21 of Levi Allen. 3 laps to go to be 2 this time by. Levi Allen ripping the wall here, needing to pull the side draft. Brad Harris able to extend door to door behind him. 2 to go. Needs to leave the very bottom side of the racetrack alone. As Fred Chase tries to drive the corner. Big dirty air, big swing. 21 still there to the outside. Brad Harris trying to hold on. 2 drivers behind, put the energy in. Levi Allen, door to door with the 94. White flag waves, final lap. 94-21, they're door to door. 94 trying to slide the 21. 21 back to the outside. Brad Harris, Donnell Williams in tow. Brad Harris, final 2 corners. Up and out of the race line, Brad Harris will get his first win of the Chop Shop Racing Truck Series, Season 5 in Las Vegas. Brad Harris knocked it out of the park. Levi Allen 2nd. Fred Chase 3rd. Donnell Williams 4th. Andrew Davis the top 5. Brad Harris did everything right. We'll be able to celebrate, burn it down. What a race that was. Good race, everybody. We didn't have near the issues I thought we were going to have. How about them apples?
Yeah, it went a lot better than I thought it would.
I was talking about the stream. I wouldn't talk about anything else. Good bump from Schaefer, giving Brad Harris some love. Going to support. And race results finally populated. Thank you, race results. Brad Harris, Levi Allen, Fred Chase, Donna Williams, Andrew Davis. By the way, folks, iRacing has given you the option to select your nation's flag. Make sure that when you look at that, you do so that way it populates for SDK. I don't care which flag you choose. Just, it helps me. So you could do that. Thank you. Brad Harris, Levi Allen, Fred Chase, Donnell Williams, Andrew Davis, your top 5. Zukic, Peden, Schaefer, Crown over, Jeff K, your top 10. Ed Perry, John Hammond, Brad Dove, Michael Newbrow, all on the lead lap. Striker, first driver, a lap down, finishes in 15th. RB Turner, Colby Hartung, Mark Wretched, your top 18. And then Jimmy Daniel, Clint Hackett, Michael Coulter Jr., Jerry Culver, Greg Whitehead, Hayden Malcolm, Devin Acuna, Connor Hazel, Jeremiah Burke, and Christopher Toppings. It'll be Thompson, Jason Day, Brandon Banks, Joey Jettina, Robert Church, Mike Mueller, Brian Rayburn, Will Kern, Bollinger, and Jordan Lane, and then, of course, Nathan Bigart out 109, and then Penguin scored 40th. Congratulations, Penguin. You got some points.
I got last place.
Woo! That race. That was a good race. That was a good thing. Hey, I'm mad at it. Folks, if you enjoyed the race, make sure you follow Chop Chop Racing on the Chop Chop Racing Facebook group. Also, make sure that you check out PRS Setups, check out Speedy Trophies, of course, the title sponsor of this series. We love Speedy Trophies and all that they have. Our trophies have come from Speedy Trophies as well as Chop Chop. That's where they get their trophies from. When I bought them from another company, they screwed up and Speedy Trophies took over and did some good things. So we appreciate them. And I want to thank, of course, Admin Box and, well, everybody out there. I'm waiting for Brad to come up so we can have what happened to the computer? Hold on. It's in my, I don't know if you read the message in my Discord. I'll send it to you. Bam. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, Larry. I'll send it to you in a DM. That's why we're running on slow potato not internet, but slow potatoes. That's directly from my messages in my Discord. Yes. Where's he at? Come on, Brad. Where you at, buddy? Oh, there he is. 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 Brad Harris gets the win. How about that? What a hold off there at the end, man. Congratulations. That was fun to call.
Yeah, I didn't have much more to hold off. I had worn my stuff out running on the second line up there trying to pass them. I was kind of surprised I could get to them there, but surprised my own self. I finished third here last year, and I knew I had a chance. So after getting in the little wreck at the beginning, fixing my truck and stuff, I felt like I had a pretty good shot, and that caution just fell my way.
The last caution was kind of fun to watch because with drivers staying out, it really changed the strategy of anybody that might have been fast there.
You got it. And I'll to be honest, I was about to come that next lap. So I was it just fell my way, and here I am.
You got to be in position to win, right? Sometimes cautions. We watch it in NASCAR all the time.
Oh, yeah. And I enjoy watching NASCAR. I go to a lot of races, and sometimes it works in your favor, sometimes it doesn't.
How about the track change?
I enjoyed it. I noticed quite a difference than last year. I came up here and ran some laps, I think a couple days ago, but I don't know if it was part of the update, I believe. But felt like we were a lot closer together as far as pack wise than we were last year, which was a challenge. You know, inside line would move at the beginning, and the outside line would kind of get going later on the run. You just couldn't. It was hard to pass. You just get bottled up behind somebody. But no, I enjoyed it.
I think they're trying to make the racing line just that much better.
Yeah, they sure are, and they're making it tougher to pass too.
That's only good. That means good things for me.
Yeah, that is very good things for you. You got a lot of action you can see from up there.
It was a good race, man. Congratulations. I know that what is this? Your first? It's first one this season. We have 5 different winners in the first 5 races.
Yep, first one this season. First one last year was my first year, so I think my best finish was 3rd last year here. So I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Well, dude, I congratulate you as always. Give shout outs. Big fun win here at Las Vegas.
I appreciate you doing the broadcast, Chop Shop, for the opportunity, and everything Striker. Everybody does for this. This is a league of its own with everything with AI and all that, and I totally enjoy it.
All right, brother. Well, this was a ton of fun to watch. Go ahead, keep going.
Appreciate it.
All right, brother. That's Brad Harris coming home. We love him. We appreciate him. He listens to the race on the speakers, and that's the feedback you were hearing. It's like calling into your radio station. Good. Let's talk to Levi Allen, who finishes in P2 tonight. A hard press, good battle there with Fred Chase to hold out there. Brad did everything he needed to do to just run the line after he got cleared of you two, and you two just couldn't get away from each other. The aero on this truck is absolutely showing up like I think it should.
It seemed like when you're side by side with somebody, you're just kind of stuck that way. There's no way to like catch the guy in front of you. I was hoping to have a run though to get up to Fred Chase, and I think I did at the end there, but I didn't have enough time, obviously, to get his inside or anything.
Oh, it was Brad Harris. You were battling Fred the entire time. That's who you were battling. He finished 3rd behind you. Yeah. No, Brad won the race. Fred finished 3rd. You beat Fred.
I don't pay attention to names, and the numbers are messed up this race, so I was confused.
You're good, man. No, there's a lot of good racing here tonight. I know that you were marching your way forward there in the later portion of that race. And, good pace, good, deciding to hold out. You came to pit road at 116 when that last caution came out. And, last caution came out. And that was, it was detrimental, right? Because the one thing that as a driver, when you're out there racing, you have a long green flag run like that, is you hope that if you have to come to pit road, there's no caution that comes out after you come to pit road.
Yeah. I had like 15 laps of fuel right there, so I was trying to run it out as long as I could. And I got lucky that caution came out. I didn't expect us to start out front like that. That was kind of surprising, but it really helped us in staying up there in the lead and finishing where I finished.
Yeah, there were like 15 drivers on the lead lap when you guys came to pit road.
Oh gosh.
That it was a good thing, good battle, and a good battle at the end. There's when I talk about the aero on this truck and the track, and of course the track got an update today. The truck and the aero sensitivity is similar to what we see in NASCAR. It keeps everybody close. It keeps the racing close. Sometimes it can be dangerously close, but I think that was something that when we saw it all fare out today, being able to keep close to the drivers in your group or in your pack or wherever you're running, it can build your confidence for that long run. We saw a lot of tire saving today.
Yeah, I think it's similar to like Daytona and Talladega. You always see like the drivers that don't finish good at races usually finish better than they normally do. So it's kind of like pack racing where people like you said, more confidence, I guess. I'm not really big in pack racing, so I'm surprised I did good tonight, but it was hard to. Sometimes the truck's really like finicky when you're next to somebody. Like I was noticing that if I just put like a little bit of wheel input into it, it was like wanting to hit somebody or hit the wall. So that was like something to really get used to. I actually turned up my force feedback just a little bit, just so it was a little harder to turn. Yeah.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do to be able to make sure the turn comes in. How about Iowa next week, though? Because you got a flat, shorter track. That's going to be, I think that's more in the wheelhouse of the drivers that really, really like short track racing.
I actually don't like Iowa. I don't like Iowa. It's a hard one for me.
Horrible.
I suck there. But we'll see.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's flat.
I don't know.
It'll be fine. But hey, you know what? We were entertained tonight, and so that's that matters. P2 finish, Levi. Congratulations, man. Give you shout outs.
I'd like to thank the Speedy Trophies, Stay Tuned Sports Podcast admin box, and I'd like to thank you for doing the broadcast. All the people on the administration team for running the league and the race tonight. And that's about it.
All right, Levi. We'll see you next week. You'll be fine.
Yep.
Levi Allen, he comes home P3 tonight. Last but not least, this guy had a battle all race long. Fred Chase finishes in third. You were a top 3 truck all night. And then got side by side with Levi there at the end after Brad was finally able to clear you. This so much to happen for the tail of this one. 18 green flag laps. It's like running 18 qualifying laps, and everybody getting into that pack mentality. It was the same thing I just said to Levi. This the aero is it's so aero sensitive now from what I saw that it's detrimental to be able to get clear fast, but you still had a great race, man. P3 finish. Walk me through it and talk to me about it, man.
Yeah, for sure. I want to go back to that last caution. We gambled. We stayed out when all the other leaders pitted. We gambled and we hoped for a caution. We got one. We kind of wanted a little bit longer run there, but we didn't get that lucky. But at the end there, we just decided drafting, like you said. It was just burned my tires up, so I didn't have anything left. I kind of gave it my all a little too early, but yeah, overall solid, good run. It was fun running up front all night with some of the best. Run up there with Strickland and Banks and Hartung and those boys. So had a lot of fun tonight.
This is a track that can deliver that, right? You could run, and plus you could run multiple grooves. The update showed up and did the same thing. You know, you find yourself being able to feel comfortable on the race. I saw nighttime at Las Vegas. It shows the multi-groove racing, right? If this was during the day, the track temperature is going to be hotter. Everybody's going to run the bottom side of the racetrack. We're going to see more free vehicles tonight. Not so much.
Yeah, for sure. I've noticed that, especially early on, multiple grooves. My truck really hooked up, both lanes, the bottom and the top. Obviously, running the bottom was a little bit better, save a little bit better tire, but yeah, I noticed a lot of multiple grooves tonight, which is good. It's good for racing and good for everybody.
Good for the image as well, because this was a good race, man. There's not much to say other than, you know, you have to find your groove, right? Find your tune, find the next step when it comes to the race. We're going to go to Iowa next week. Levi says he's not going to be that good at it, but I said he'll be fine. What do you think about Iowa?
It's one of my toughest tracks. Just trying to rip the bottom and the bumps. The bumps can really be intimidating there. So if you get the bumps underway and be able to control the bumps, you should be able to have a solid run. I don't think the tire wear will be terrible there. But just in my past of running there, I've noticed that the bumps is what really draws my attraction to that track and makes me remember it very well. Especially, I want to say it's 3 and 4.
Yeah, and high on turn 2. You got to be careful. Turn 2, there's one that goes from pit road exit all the way up to basically where it starts to turn out. That track is like Kentucky in some spots where it's so bumpy that you feel like you're turning it up too much.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it, Fred. This was good, man. Good to see you up there running, trying to run them down, and you did a pretty phenomenal job tonight, man. Give you shout outs, P3 finish, and good points tonight.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Definitely a good night. On to Iowa, but I'd like to thank Speedy Trophies, Signature Esports, Chop Shop Racing for giving us great racing, Stay Tuned Sports, and Alpine Stars for a beautiful ride tonight. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Fred. We'll see you next week. Good luck in your races.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
You too. It's Fred Chase coming home in P number 3. And yeah, Larry, it is pretty insane. Yeah, the computer did computer things, and it is a computer. It's a computer, folks. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna buy, and if it's gonna hold out or if it's not gonna hold out. But you know, I took what was suggested. I bought what was suggested. We put it together and put it together properly. Everything was fine with that. Just things happen. So things happen for whatever reason they are. Speedy Trophies is your title sponsor, folks. Check out speedytrophies.com. Stay tuned sports, the pole sitter award. Make sure you go to trackracer.com. Use promo code CHOPSHOP. Save some money. CHOPSHOP 10 for admin box. Save yourself 10% on all that. PRSsetups.com. CHOPSHOP 15. We'll save you 15% on the a la carte menu. You have the same power supply? Yep. So, yep. Get you a different power supply, man. Step up. I'm telling you, get yourself a folks, when it comes to your computer and your power, buy you the best power supply for the amount of wattage that you need. Buy the highest rated and the best one, the one that comes with the best warranty. Because my power supply, that was probably initially, low voltage. My power supply is the reason for the chip issues. Low voltage caused the chip to degrade, and it caused the hotspot on it, and it caused the hotspot to fluctuate into the motherboard. Basically, long story short, when you have such a high when you have a high processor or a big value processor, like the 7800X3D, you can't try to save money. It's cost me more money now, which is the reason why we're asking for help. But also, we're going through radiation treatment. We're going through all the things that I'm going through personally, and it's just that time of year where we make our living, but we can't afford to do much else. Not right now. Not until after all these things get settled between myself. We paid for Jess's surgery last year, and went through all of that. Now it's the concern of my health that I have to worry about, and so that's a little bit more important. But that's why we're asking for help from folks, and if you guys can spare a penny or $1 or whatever, send it on over, man. And if you don't, it's okay. And we'll get it when we can get it. And I've already ordered the RAM. I got new RAM just to replace because we had to. I wanted to make sure that was good to go. So I got 128 gigs of RAM. I know it's a little overkill, but I want as much buffer as I can get. Do have a new power supply. So we're just working on the chip and the motherboard and a new I/O. So yeah, that's it. That's all it is, folks. That's what we're doing. Just it happens, right? It happens. But if I want to continue to do this, the leagues pay for my time. It pays for the electric. It pays for the internet. It pays for iRacing, the tracks, and just being able to maintain and continue to press on. Pays for Photoshop, for all the thumbnails. It pays for it basically pays for time, and that's what this stuff pays for. There's not much wiggle room, and I don't want to raise my prices. If I raise my prices, then it would be. I mean, I've raised my prices like $5, I think, for new people. For existing leagues, they get the same deal. So, it's not something that I want to do. I want to treat everybody fairly, and continue to do that. So I probably could have raised my prices a couple of years ago and bought a whole new PC with it, but I chose not to because I wanted to make sure that, everybody has a fair shake at it. So, but Brad Harris gets the win. Hard Charger tonight at Perry, 25 spots. Unfortunate circumstances for a few drivers tonight. It happens on these racetracks. There's a long season still left to go, and it's pretty exciting to be thrilled. So thank you to Budgie. She's our moderator out there. Thank you to Jess. Thank you to all of our sponsors as well. Thank you to Lunatic Designs, Chop Chop Racing, Muscarella Enterprises for being on board with us and to help and take care of us. And, we'll be back tomorrow night, Sim 500 at the Goat Racing Diecast Xfinity Series. Peace, love, and hippie grease. We'll see you tomorrow.